So when you're retiring, make sure that you go to the VA and get your disability paperwork started. Now, there's no big rush to do this because no matter if you get it started before you retire or after you retire, whatever disability you get, they're going to backdate it to your date of retirement. So it doesn't matter if it's 6, 8 months after you retire. Now, there is a limit that you have to go. I wouldn't wait too long, but don't worry if you don't get it done before you're retiring because there's just a lot of stuff going on when you're retiring. And, even if you're on terminal leave, take that time and relax. If you really do want to sit through VA appointments and seeing VA doctors, that's great. But you know what? There's no big rush. I think I waited like 4 or 5 months after I retired to get my disability paperwork started. And once it came through, and it was like winning the lottery. I mean, I got a backdated, like, I don't know, 8 months worth of disability. So it's up to you. You can get it done early. You can start that process, but don't think you have to get it done before you get out. So if you're already retired, it's okay. Just contact the VA and start it up. And it's quick and painless, really. The key is to document things while you're in the military. And don't get don't take anything for granted. Don't take anything too lightly because if you've had a chronic disease or a chronic illness or pains and headaches, whatever, if it is documented in your records, make sure that you file a claim for that. It could be anything from, you broke your toe while you're on a deployment or out in training, or you know you broke a finger or an elbow, or you know man, I got neck issues. I claimed that. I think I had like 19 different claims, and a lot of them they said either 0 or 10%. Now, when they figure up the end figure, they use military math. All right, so 10% don't equal 100% because they start with your largest. So if you get 50% for something, they take 100% able minus that 50%. Now you're 50% able. Then if you get a 30%, they take the 30% from that 50%, and now you're that able. All right. And then they keep deducting from that number that they keep getting. So it's not real rocket science, but it is a little bit of math to figure that stuff out. But you can have a really good idea before you get out what your disability rating is going to be. But again, man, make sure if you're working aircraft or anything, you got that tinnitus, that ringing in your ear. That's like 10% per ear. So, make sure you put a claim in for everything that you've been dealing with in your Air Force or military career. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and pass it on, share it with any transitioning military member or a veteran out there that just needs some advice. And this is a good platform to come and to hang out with other veterans.